The Eternals is quite clearly not having the best time with critics, but there is something fishy going on as people continue to dig into new reviews coming in. Specifically, that there are reviews now on Rotten Tomatoes that openly state they haven't seen the film and they won't because of the inclusion of forced diversity, and even outlets that are saying they can't review the film because it goes against the word of God. You guys see the problem here? So something that many people have pointed out and started to post the reviews up on their social media pages and the websites reported, but it kind of got swept, I guess, away because there's been so much news hitting us over the last week, really, that I don't blame people for not being able to keep up with it, is the fact that multiple reviews, and I'm talking more than a handful now that I've seen and I went and read, are literally not reviews of the film, but they gave the film a bad rating and it contributes to the rotten score. And these reviews go so far as to openly say they haven't seen the film and they're not going to see it. Other reviews are specifically stating that they have no interest in seeing this or supporting this because it goes against the creation of everything by God, and that this is supporting the nonsense and evolution and all this. I don't know about you guys. Isn't this a problem? You can't review a film without having seen it and say it's terrible because you don't believe in the message behind it, right? Because you don't like that it has diversity in it, you're not going to watch it. You don't like that it has this representation, you're not going to watch it. And openly admitting you're not watching it because of that and giving it a rotten review should disqualify your review, right? Which brings me back to the major problem with Rotten Tomatoes that I've always talked about. It's an aggregate. It's an aggregate of everything. That's good. That you can appreciate. The problem is, as it's been stated, there's people that haven't seen it that are contributing to this, that are now tanking the film. If this was any film, I would be making the same video because it's not fair, right? You guys get what I'm saying? Again, this is a major issue right now, and for all the issues that people may or may not have with Eternals when they eventually see it, I still think this is a giant inherent problem that needs to be taken care of because, again, what logic is there? If a film doesn't line up with your belief and your outlet and your outlet's belief, then don't review it. Disqualify yourself from a review instead of saying, I hate it and I'm not going to see it, but give it a 1 out of 10 because it doesn't line up with your personal beliefs. And again, I do get some people will not see the film because of, what Disney's doing with representation and whatever they're pushing or whatever, right? And that's cool. That's your own, belief. That's what you want to do. You don't have to support it, right? Just like there's specific films out there that I don't have to support because a certain actor is in them or a certain actress is in them, and you got to vote with your wallet. That's the thing. But outright going out there and saying, don't see this film, it's terrible, without having seen it, just because it doesn't line up with what you're saying, what you believe, that doesn't seem right to me. Maybe somebody should go like some other people have and tag Rotten Tomatoes and point this out and go, maybe this shouldn't be there because it's tanking the score of the film, and they openly admit they haven't seen the film in the headline of the review. That's a red flag.